Today we are on Cool Puffer's account to find out if this kid is any good.
I like turtles.
Kid, also known as K1D, is a support type unit with a first skill that will leave branding for 2 turns. A unique second skill that grants irresistible effect on all enemies for 1 turn and absorbs their attack bar by 30% each with a 60% chance. And a third skill that attacks all enemies to remove all beneficial effects and increases the skill cooldown by 2 turns of the target you select. He also comes with a strong leader skill that increases the critical rate of allies in arena by 33%, and he increases his accuracy by 25% when he's awakened. I decided to leave his runes the way he had them because it should be good enough to showcase what he can do. I was looking at the way other people were building him, but nobody built him properly from what I found. If you build him on Swift, you want to try to get him as fast as possible without losing accuracy. Or you can build him on Violent like this to potentially have him strip into skill 2. Also, someone called him a budget Veronica because she has the same third skill except for the fact that she can reset the entire enemy team, not just one. I will agree that Kid's third skill is a watered down version of Veronica's, but he provides something very unique with his second skill that arguably makes up for it. But where should you be using him? If you watched my video on the fire hacker I did recently, I would say his usage is very similar. For TOA, you can use his second skill to guarantee your AoE debuffs don't get resisted. This means you can run 0 accuracy on your units and still land every harmful effect while the irresistible effect is applied.
Wow!
But here's the catch. You can still miss debuffs if your skills don't have a 100% chance to land them. So for someone like Water Desert Queen, you want to make sure that she is fully skilled up if you are going to pair them together. But if you have a skill like this that doesn't have a condition to land the debuff, then you will never be resisted while the irresistible effect is applied. That might have sounded obvious to some of you, but I can see how that can be confusing if you're a newer player. So with that being said, you can either use him for his second skill, or as a stripper that can also reset 1 unit to make it easier to cleave a defense in PvP. Now that we understand what he can do, it's time to try him out in RTA. So I rerun some of his monsters and paired him with units that would hopefully let him shine. I made him a little fast while losing some accuracy to make sure he's going before his control units. This account also has a same eye, so of course I also have to showcase what she can do. Now, before we get into these matches, I want to share with you how you can use the sponsor of today's video to help you save money on packs that you may be purchasing to try and get one of the hackers, Packsify. Packsify is a Discord community with over 10,000 members that saved players over $4.1 million over the last 3 years. And guess what? They're launching an application that makes getting discounts effortless. Join the waiting list now to get exclusive bonuses such as early bird discounts, free credits, early access, and a Discord giveaways boost. Over 2,000 players joined already. So make sure to secure your spot before it's too late and enjoy effortless discounts and bonuses from day one. Now back to the video. He is currently in F1 and he asked if I could get him to F3. This shouldn't be that hard with the units we have runed up. However, a lot of them aren't max skilled or max leveled. So we'll see how this goes. First few matches should be easy since we are in low ranks. Making sure everyone was on runes made this match a lot easier. Once Bellinus gets a turn, it's over. We're now in F2, and this match turns out to be the perfect showcase of what Kid can do. Ethna strips and stuns the Wusa, and then Kid follows up with a clutch strip and reset on the Robo. But even if Ethna missed her stun, Kid still could have stripped and reset the Robo after the Wusa uses his third skill. This was going good, and I felt like I had this third win in the bag because of how the draft looked. We start off the match with Ethna doing her thing and controlling Miles. Then Kid's accuracy let us down and missed the reset on the base step. This turned out to be crucial because Odin was then able to one-shot Ethna after getting full stacks. I might have made a mistake by killing the Miles and giving Odin 5 stacks again, but I'm pretty sure it was over either way. I made sure for the next match to pick in a way where we aren't just relying on the strip reset to land. We easily had the upper hand in this match with how the draft went, but Resistance had to make things harder than they had to be. That was closer than it should have been, but I'm not going to put you through this entire match because my brain froze and I let the turn timer run out, which forced Kid to use his S3 on the worst unit to use it on. This mistake pretty much gave me no chance of coming back. So let's move on and pretend that match didn't happen. The next match has a little bit of everything. We waste the Sonia's second skill and then demonstrate how you can use Kid's skill 2 to turn Cycle into his skill 3. We then get a crucial reset on Windslayer without the irresistible effect and prevent the Rika from using her S3. For the rest of the match, you will see how OP Light on Amuji can be against things like Wusa, Riley, and Rika. I guess I should have made sure she had max crit rate. You can't make this stuff up. We missed another crit with her. Luckily, she somehow still did enough damage to one-shot her. And now it's all up to the 2 units I wanted to showcase. We now just needed 2 more wins to get to F3, and luckily this guy's team doesn't seem threatening at all, especially with Abellio not getting banned for some reason.
I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast, and every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars.
The mission was a success and he is now in F3. If you're wondering how I got 30 points from one match, allow me to explain. There was a missing match that took place but didn't get recorded because it ended too fast. This is pretty much how it went down.
It's hard being a slick head, but it's real being a slick head.